Hey Captains, here's everything you need to know about what's coming next. With Year 3, we're doubling down on what sits at the heart of the game, naval combat, and the feeling of true mastery at the helm of your ship. Starting May 12th, we're bringing a stronger focus on power progression systems, new ships, tougher challenges, and more ways to shape your own playstyle. And what better way to start that than with some new ships? This year, your fleet is getting bigger, stronger, and more diverse. Season 1 brings one of the most requested ships, the Galleon. Envisioned as a towering battlefield presence, with its DPS roll and 40 gun ports, the Galleon excels in close-range combat where it can fully leverage its overwhelming firepower. But this is only the beginning. Later in the year, your fleet will expand even further with 3 new additions. First, the Junk, an oriental large DPS ship designed to be an unstoppable force of firepower, excelling in sustained, Gatling-focused combat. Next is our 5th large ship, the Flute, a support ship built around reinforcing allies, excelling at shielding teammates and protecting them from harm during combat. And finally, the Granado, a medium DPS bombardier ship focused on heavy bombardment, potentially featuring a top deck only configuration. Our Year 3 vision for ships is focused on closing playstyle gaps and giving players greater freedom to turn theory crafting into viable, expressive builds. We're also exploring ship-size dynamics to create a healthier mix of vessels across the Indian Ocean. But Year 3 is not just about expanding your fleet. It's about you tailoring your own playstyle like never before. Starting in Year 3 Season 1, the seasonal journey is getting a major upgrade, evolving into seasonal mastery, and expanding from a handful of nodes into a much deeper progression system. Upon reaching Kingpin, you'll unlock seasonal mastery. Here, players can keep earning infamy to increase their mastery level, all the way up to level 80. Each level grants mastery points, which can be invested into the seasonal mastery tree to unlock stat upgrades, stronger perks, and new ways to shape your build. This allows players to go beyond ship rank 18, pushing all the way up to ship rank 30, and unlocking access to world tiers 3 and 4, which we'll touch on later. Seasonal mastery tree selections can be reset at no cost, making it easy to fine-tune stats, adapt to different challenges, and experiment with different playstyles depending on the ship you sail. Mastery buffs and perks also apply across all ships, so you won't need to manually rebuild everything every time you switch vessels. We are also working on ways for players to be able to create and save various loadouts of their mastery tree, so the experience will be a lot smoother. At levels 10, 30, and 60, players unlock seasonal mastery perks, where they can choose 3 out of 9 powerful perks to create the best synergy for their preferred combat style. Each season brings new seasonal perks to experiment with new builds, and new ways to adapt the ship to your own playstyle. But stronger ships and stronger builds only matter if the world around you is evolving too. That's where World Tiers 3 and 4 come in. As your power grows stronger, the challenge across the Indian Ocean scales with it, bringing tougher encounters, stronger enemies, and rewards that feel worth chasing. Upon reaching World Tiers 2 and 3, players will unlock a World Ascension quest, giving them the first taste of the next level of challenge and the rewards waiting beyond it. Completing these quests unlocks access to World Tiers 3 and 4, where the real challenge begins. These higher tiers introduce seasonal affixes, special modifiers that create new flavors of combat challenges each season, alongside stronger enemies and more dangerous encounters. World Tiers 3 and 4 also bring access to some of the most valuable progression rewards in the game, such as Deep Iron and Nightshade Pearls, needed for Mythic Ascension, with the Kraken in World Tier 4 becoming the biggest source for these items. Beyond Season 1, even tougher challenges arrive with The Abyss, a new series of the most difficult encounters designed for players looking to truly test their builds and earn exclusive rewards. Trials will also have you facing waves of enemies with rotating buffs and debuffs, encouraging you to adapt your strategy and experiment with your build further. You'll be able to earn unique rewards, climb the leaderboards by mastering these encounters and adapting your loadouts. We're also bringing a strong focus on quality of life improvements, making sure the core gameplay loop feels better in your day-to-day experience on the seas. Starting with Year 3 Season 1, players can expect a bigger fleet size, improvements to the ship loadout page, mythic mods, while we continue improving the overall UI and UX experience. And this is only the beginning. Across Year 3, even more quality of life improvements are planned, including larger party sizes, leaderboard updates, mod transfer, and further improvements to naval combat. The goal is simple, not just adding more systems, but making the everyday experience of playing Skull and Bones stronger and more enjoyable every season. In Year 3 Season 1, a new manufactory defense event is coming to Faction War. You'll need to work together with your allies and protect your faction's domination in contested territories. Looking beyond Season 1, Faction War will continue to evolve. We're exploring different ways to expand the experience further, including the possibility of bringing other factions into the conflict, more community-driven events, experimenting with new territory control experiences through the PvP territory systems, and stronger leaderboard support to create more long-term competition and player-driven goals. While nothing is set in stone yet, our goal is to keep Faction War growing as a living feature shaped by community feedback. Year 3 also brings more variety when it comes to customization and how you choose to show your identity on the seas. Whether your style leans towards darker, grittier pirate fantasy, a more classic captain look, or more tailored options for female captains, Year 3 offers a wider range of cosmetics and vanity options to help you create the look that fits your character. From new epic ship skins to captain vanity items, customization remains a big part of the player fantasy. We're giving you more ways to make both your ship and your captain truly your own. Captains, Year 3 starts on May 12th. And we can't wait for you to experience everything that's coming. As Year 2 comes to an end, one thing has become very clear to us. Skull and Bones is at its best when we stay focused on what sits at its core, naval combat. And we hope to continue shaping the future of the game together with the community. See you on the high seas, Captains.